Reflecting on the Barbados economy's performance during the year, Governor Haynes says a number of challenges impacted growth.
The impact of the Russian-Ukraine conflict on food prices, higher international energy prices, and ongoing supply chain disruptions raised domestic inflation as rising import prices filtered into the economy. Foreign inflationary pressures eased in the second half of the year, and with government's policy intervention on energy prices and its compact with the private sector on markups on basic food items, the pace of price increases slowed. At November, prices were reported to be 8.5% higher than for the corresponding period 12 months earlier.
The governor also notes there was a slight dip in foreign reserves as imports grew against the background of the spike in imported inflation.
With the increase in imports and government borrowing substantially less from international financial institutions than over the past 2 years, the import cover of international reserves fell. In addition, the increased international interest rates to combat inflation reduced by approximately 2 weeks of import cover the market valuation of the securities portfolio in which the reserves are invested. However, the reserve buffers remain more than twice the 12-week benchmark.
Looking ahead, he says a projected global economic slowdown is also expected to affect Barbados' economic growth rate, but modest growth is still projected for 2023.
The Barbados economy is still forecast to continue on its growth trajectory this year, expanding in the range of 4 to 5%. The bank anticipates that the resurgence of the tourism sector will not be as rapid as in 2022. The momentum for a sustained economic recovery, therefore, requires increased public and private sector investment. Such investments, including in tourism and in the physical infrastructure, have the potential to enhance the economy's productive capacity, modernize the economy, absorb labor, and create positive spillover effects for small and medium-sized businesses.
Meanwhile, the news was not just about the economy, as the press conference ended with an announcement and confirmation from the governor that 4 years after taking up the post, he will be demitting office on Tuesday, January 31st, after his contract came to an end last month. He said his term as governor has been challenging as the country navigated economic reforms, debt restructuring, and COVID-19.
Working with all stakeholders, the country has made the progress I cited earlier, and we can all be proud of our achievements thus far. I trust that during my term as governor, that I've been able to provide the leadership which the public expects of this institution. And finally, to you in the media, let me say that I value the relationship that we've been able to build over the years. As I prepare to leave office, let me therefore encourage all our stakeholders to continue to work together for the betterment of our country.
Ryan Broome, CBC News.